You ever wanted to experience cock and ball torture, but are too afraid of women to ask? Well then Elden Ring might be the game for you. Elden Ring, like most games, starts with the character creator. I obviously choose the prisoner class, as he looks the most equipped to take on any enemies we might face. I then create this stunning specimen of a man, who I name Glob.
This is so beautiful.
I've decided to skip the tutorial section, as I'm sure you've all seen it before. After opening the door, we get to experience Limgrave for the first time, and admire the stunning artwork in the game. With Elden Ring being my second experience of a From Software game, I came into it with all the confidence of a man who couldn't complete Bloodborne as he was too shit. We start off by speaking to Ver, who has the audacity to remind me of my severe lack of bitches, not once, but twice. However, I muster up all my strength and don't kill him, as I imagine he has some importance to the story. Moving on, we see our first boss of the game, the Tree Sentinel. So I obviously fight him, but make the foolish mistake of forgetting this is a Souls-like game, and die almost immediately. After dying more times than I would like to admit,
59.
I decide it's time to move on and run away. Whilst running away, I stumble upon Santa, but he refused to give me a reason, as of why I didn't receive an Xbox for Christmas a few years ago, but instead got an itchy jumper, which made me want to tear my own skin off. After leaving Santa, I reach another grace site, and am met by a woman who I immediately fall in love with, before she ruins it and calls me maidenless, only to redeem herself seconds later when offering the role of maiden. I then panic and start crying, as this has never happened before. Before leaving, she gives me an arse with some horns, which is quite an extreme gift considering we've only just met. After, I decide to kill everyone in this camp to prove how much of a fucking unit I am. After exploring for a while, I come across this tower and find a turtle shell in it, meaning I'm one step closer to achieving my dream of becoming a Ninja Turtle. I then kill 3 ghost turtles to unlock a tower and receive a memory stone, well worth it. I then experience the first of many crashes. Travelling south some more, I come across a giant with a bow and arrow who is instantly hostile for no apparent reason, so I fuck him up and win the fight easily. I then discover Castle Morn, and after dying over and over and over again, I quickly realise I'm severely underleveled, so pull out my special moves and run away like a little bitch. After running away, I make my way through Stormgate, completely ignoring every enemy on my way, until I reach the shack to meet Roderica. I then don't get confused and look up a guide to make an overpowered build to make the game significantly easier.
Fucking pussy.
For speaking to Roderica, I find a samurai sword and stumble upon a portal to take me to Khaled. Through the portal, I find a new spell, some wavy new garms, and a new staff. I then stumble across the Deathrite bird and execute some pro game moves to defeat the boss. After defeating the boss, I am then rewarded with the Death's Poker weapon. Moving on, I use my new katana to kill this big fuck off dragon and pocket almost 100k runes to go and upgrade some weapons and my character. I then speak to this big guy before my game decides to crash yet again.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
After upgrading the Death's Poker to level 5, I also upgrade my stats a few levels and equip my new drip and staff, then make my way to Margit the Fell Omen. Upon reaching Margit, I make sure to call in the summon, as that's what Elden Ring is all about, using everything at your disposal to make the game significantly easier. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll leave you to watch the boss fight. See ya.
Warrior blood must truly
smoldering with thy meager flame.
Auf Wiedersehen.